What is your all-time favorite song done by Drimz, Maps-Chipata?
Yeah, the one that is playing in the background. This one has been a beautiful track. If you remember well the time that he just produced this one, it's like almost everybody turned their attention to him. So that was around which year? 2018 was it?
I think so.
Somewhere around there. It was a song that putting almost everybody to the dancing floor. Everybody loved the track. You go this way, it's being played. You go this way, it's being played. That side, everybody was like, everybody was like, I want the song Ya Dream. If you're on the radio right now, it says, okay, you open up the lines, everybody will say, I want song Ya Dream. You see? Drimz made a name that time.
Our dear listener, as Ellie mentioned, we're joined by Drimz. Mr. Music is also called Maps-Chipata. He's joining us on the breakfast show via phone call. How you doing, Drimz? You're live on radio. Feel free here in Chipata.
Good morning, my brother. How are you?
Good. How you doing? You're live on radio. Feel free here in Chipata.
How's Chipata?
Chipata is fine.
Chipata is cool today.
I think it's the power play.
No. Probably you didn't just mention very well that we have a different segment right now talking about somebody else talking to an artist.
They want to start power play.
Those are our people.
I thought DJ Pix can one your tab. They're calling so they can vote. No, it's not power play.
we are live on the radio with an artist.
Okay, Drimz, I think you can hear me now. Good morning.
Good morning, my brothers. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
It's good to have you on Feel Free this morning.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for the gesture.
Yeah, you asked. Chipata is quite good. It's fine here. Don't know about that side. Is it Lusaka or Kabwe?
I'm in Kabwe. I'm home.
Oh, good.
Oh, home. Yeah.
Sure.
Good to be home.
Sure.
First of all, I want to congratulate you on your latest song, View Once, featuring is it Broken Hill?
Broken Hill Amy, yes.
Broken Hill Amy. I was telling Big Ro in the background that my all-time favorite song done by Drimz is Bamwankole. I don't know why I still have that song.
You are being political now.
but the last time I was having a conversation with you, I think the last time you came to Chipata, not the last time really, but the time that you came to Chipata and I was asking you about the same song, you told me that the song has nothing to do with politics.
Up to date, I still stand by that word. It has got nothing to do with politics. Yeah.
So tell us more. How is it going musically with View Once featuring Broken Hill?
Obviously, Drimz is about good music and Drimz is about uplifting others. Like you mentioned, I featured Broken Hill Amy. He's a budding rapper from Kabwe. I've got so much faith in this young man. And I believe that what God has given me is not just for me and my family, it's also for other people. So I use God's grace to give opportunities and platforms to my friends around this place. The same way I was helped out when I was coming up. So I, even in my quest to work with upcoming artists that got potential, I don't attach any conditions because this has been my journey as well. So I like to extend that grace to other people. Sure. So
you relate well with Chipata people here and the artists around Chipata. Apart from Chims Kelly, do you know any other artist here in Chipata?
Kuna Zaubo, kuna Faluja,
Deostar.
Ni wambili. So one thing that I learned in my coming up is that your worth as an artist doesn't depend only on your ability to sing and create music. It also depends on the ability to relate with others and colleagues, because you see, we live in a life where we only know what is happening today and what happened yesterday, but we don't know what will happen tomorrow. So I I work on that principle. So I've always made sure that when I go to a place to perform and artists invite me to their studios, I don't have second thoughts. And every time I'm in Chipata, I make sure that I meet up with my brothers.
I like the fact that you refer to your coming up and you helping also other rising artists. The artists that have made it big now in the industry and it's in the public that you help them. Is it true that there are some artists that you have helped, groomed, and they're now big and they don't pay you with respect in the music industry?
Man, don't feel like you're
as well as this time.
We were supposed to have this conversation on a Friday going into a weekend so that people drink over it. Okay, so yeah, I don't like to blow my own trumpet. Like I mentioned, there are people that help me in my coming up, and I also help people in their coming up, especially when they've got so much potential and we click. Obviously, there are people that have helped. Things have not turned out to be what I would have loved them to be, but such is life, and I don't waste my energy, discussing how a person decides to behave afterwards. I mean, it is on them. I did my part, and it was obviously it is something that I'll always be, good to go the best.
Okay, we seem to have a bad network with that other line, but nevertheless, you can continue with what you were saying.
So I was saying, you see, sadly, in my industry, there are very few people that really recognize what other people do for them. In the recent past, there has been this toxic wind, there has been this toxic, atmosphere where everybody wants to have something negative to say about somebody, even those that help them. I think there's need of attitude to the people that not only help us in our coming up, but even the people that listen to our music. I think an artist can never be great, like I mentioned. He can never be great in isolation. There will always be people that, even just somebody that encourages you to go to the studio. They have done their part. It's because God has put them in that position so that they push you to get to your destination. But unfortunately, in this industry, I have seen conversations that disrespect the legend. I've seen conversations that disrespect artists like me, and I don't really put myself in a place where I want to start arguing with people's opinions. We are combating our Brazano, but I think there is need for us to show a little bit of some gratitude, and gratitude does not mean you bringing me money because I helped you, but it is you showing me respect even when I'm not looking your way. Even when I'm not where you are, at least I expect you. If you've got something good to say about me, say it. But if you've got something bad to say about me, say it to my face and say, Drimz, I didn't like ABCD. But where you go and have this conversation with your fellow kids, for me, I'll take that as disrespect.
Now, talking of taking things to social media and all that, I wanted to ask you, how do you play it cool that you're not much into the social media drama? We've seen other artists that have been on social media for drama and all that. With you, you're not much into that. How do you play it cool?
That is very small in school. So at the end of the day, we are inspired, to do things based on our convictions and what we see. And for me, I don't just look at today. I look at my future self. I also look at the future of my kids. Because remember, what you did the internet, you cannot take away. You can't take back. To come to just 5, 10, 15 years from now. I will tell some of the things that we're putting on the internet. Now, first of all, he's going to have to all these different apartments. And then, once everything comes up, and I feel that I don't think that we can't even be proud of to discuss it, even on radio right now. So every time I'm on social media, this is happening. So I think everybody should be like me, that people have got their own convictions as to why they do certain things. But remember, like I said, once something to the internet, it does not forget, and
even after 10 years, it will still be on the internet.
yes, but you should set for so that.
All right, going forward, what are your plans? V1 is out featuring Broken Hill. What is coming up for Drimz? Any latest songs, videos, features, and all that?
Yes,
Album or what?
I've got a song that I'll be dropping month in April. It's a club song.
Okay.
There's been a cry from my audience that likes the noisy music. So I have something that is coming up. Obviously, with me, I think my strong area is just dropping singles. There was at some point that I wanted to drop an album, but then I realized it's very important as an artist to understand your strong points. And I think my strong point is dropping singles. And singles have been doing fine. They've been getting me big endorsements. They've been getting me international shows. They've been getting me international recognition. So that is my strong point, and I stand on that. So I have a new song that will be dropping this month in April. In the next few weeks, I should be able to share the artwork and just share a little bit of the same song.
I want to put you on the spotlight. Off the music, before we conclude, off the music, as an artist, a public figure, how does it make you feel when you hear about the current trend, alarming cases of men defiling children? What does it make you feel as an artist? What role are you playing to ensure that these issues are advocated against in our country?
I have a lot of mixed feelings, really, especially that I'm a father to a 4-year-old daughter. It makes me sad, really. It makes me upset. It makes me sad. It makes me want to say things. But I honestly think that there is a need for society to go back to respecting and upholding family values. The reason why we are seeing the stage, the rise in the stage, is because we have neglected our family values. These things are happening in our families, and then the news is just being gotten at national level. So no matter how much we try to march against it, I'm not saying it's bad to march against it, but I think there is a need for us to go back to upholding and respecting our family values. Families need to be united more. Families need to start having honest conversations with our kids. Families need to be speaking to each other, not at each other. When I was growing up, you know how even my neighbor would treat me like their son. If I did something bad in their life, they would meet me and then they would take me to my parents to say, because of that Kambachaso. And my parents were cool about it. But this time around, can you discipline your neighbor's child? You can't. You just mind your own business. Why? Because we've neglected the family aspect and understanding that it is out of the unity of families that define the character of a nation. I think there's a breakdown in our family setups, and I think we really need to start addressing that issue. It's really sad to hear, 5 grown men taking things on a defenseless 5-year-old child. That makes me upset.
So, as we conclude, Drimz, what's the title of the song that you're dropping this month? And who is featuring on the record?
Let's just say it's a good song and there is a good background. So let's get from the next week to do the unveiling on social media.
Okay. I know in the background you're going to tell me. Anyways, you have to your fans here in Chipata as I let you go.
Chipata is my home. I have a family there. My elder sister stays in Chipata. We have a beautiful family with 4 kids. If you happen to know Mr. Justin Mwanza, he's my brother-in-law. Every time I'm in Chipata, I always visit their home. And, to the people that support my music in Chipata, there's never been a time that I've come to perform in Chipata and I've had a down moment. People have really, been coming out for me. It's been 10 years now since, I blew up, and it's been the consistency for me, the consistency from the fans, the growing fan base, and to my people of Chipata and Kamba Zigomo for trusting me and for supporting my music and for supporting Zambian music. Remember, like I said, there's no artist that is great minus the people. You don't work in isolation. So, become a family of Chipata and feel free. Thank you so much for playing my music, for connecting me with the people through music. And thank you so much for promoting Zambian music.
Monday to Fridays, the Feel Free Breakfast.